Well, good morning, everyone. It's Michelle at michelesinkitstampit. I don't know why I keep saying just good morning, because it's not even morning here, but it has been a while since I have been on, so I'm going to pick up hopefully where I left off, and I'm working on the No Sew journal. I think this was our cover that I'm going to be using, this old book, and I have some printouts that I got at, I think this was one of the pages out of this book, so 1904, and it had this beautiful handwriting in it, so I'm going to try to keep that page. I scanned it in, and then this I got at, well, I got both of them at the estate sales that I go to by Shelley Warner in Lake County, California. And so this is my school day chums, my friends, so dear, your autograph, please sign it here. So I did those on a, like I said, I scanned them in and then printed them up so that I could use them. I think this is what I'm going to use on this cover. I think you saw me make that last time or time before, and I didn't use it, but this is from an 1890s book, Animal Industry, Bureau of Animal Industry. So yeah, I want to put pockets in. Let's see, I'm going to move this stuff over to this side. Hopefully I'll get through this faster. I have marked my up and my down, so I keep it on there so I don't put in things in upside down, which I'm totally capable of doing, even with all this stuff in there. So I picked up some of the pages that I had done from before, and I think I would like to use them as pockets or tuck spots, and this I thought would be cool right here, so let's do that. I'm going to just mark it this way, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do here. So I just want to make sure I get it level. And let me get my little tearing ruler. Oh, I have a little, my little tiny one that I got at Shelley's too. So this is a little 5.5 inch one. It has inches on that side too, but a lot more things. So I put magnets on it so that I could just stick it right to my metal shelf that's right here. That way I don't lose that too. Okay, so I think I want to put that right here. Do I want to back it with I think I'll just back it with another piece of paper, because let's see, I've got this paper sitting right here, so I'm going to glue it on there and then I'll rip it out afterwards. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining me. If you're a reoccurring subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you're new to my channel, thank you for joining. Hope you'll stay a while and like and subscribe. It's greatly appreciated. All right, so don't stick yet. Try to get it right on the edge so that I don't have to do as much work on it. Alright, so let me get my little ruler again here. Hopefully that's going to come out pretty handy. And then Rachel always does this, so when you know what side you're going to put it on, you do a notch, and that way you know that your tuck is going to go on that side. You'll be able to tuck everything in from here. So let's get our glue. Oh, I just pulled the pin off. Okay, let me get my... Luckily I have another pin right there, but let's do this for right now. I can actually just leave this on there like that. When I get done. Okay. Oh, I probably should turn my light on, huh? That might help you. Yay! Maybe you can see a little better. I know I can. Okay. So I want to just go as close to this edge as possible. But sometimes my hands are shaky and I can't do even remotely straight. Okay. This paper is by Jenofevedesigns. I'll leave the link in the description below. This paper is by Lorna Taylor. These are old book pages that I have the books from, and this is a billhead that I bought probably from Brittany over at Redeemable Junk Journals. So, and this is Lorna Taylor too. And this is Lorna Taylor. This we put in. This I haven't decided. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Avalanche. I hadn't decided if I'm going to leave that so it can open, but I think I will because that gives you more writing surface on this side. But I could seal it off, or whoever gets the book could seal it off if they want to use it like a pocket. Haven't put anything in there yet. This here. I want to do a pocket this way, I think, with this. And let's probably do, I'm going to rip this off this way so we're starting off with a there. And I think I'd like to use this side. Okay, well that didn't rip off very good. I better get my cutter out for that because I'll definitely mess that up. When you know, you know. Alright. So I think we'll just back it up to where it's not ripped off. I think I'd like to do it like that, and I think that'll work because that'll go up under there. All right, I'll get my this is my whale tail punch that I got at It's All About the Scrapbook at one of the sorry. I can't talk and concentrate at the same time. Alright, so let's put this over. Guess I'm just going to have to use the pliers until I get done with this video, and then I'll get another pin out. I know they're here somewhere right in front of me, but I'm not seeing them right now, so I don't want to worry about it. Okay, so we're going to glue on 3 sides because this is going to be a pocket, and it's big enough so I don't think I have to worry about the real estate that I need in it. Plus it'll make the, I think it'll make the book bulkier. Wow, I can't even go even remotely straight here. Not even close. These are my flat nose pliers. I think I got these at Harbor Freight. Because silly boys. Harbor Freight is for girls too. I'm gonna put it out to this edge. There we go. And let's see where else I did purposely leave pages blank so that whoever gets the book can do what they would like with it. Let me put that back so I don't lose it. It's kind of nice because I can kind of just get it in the general vicinity and I will be able to okay, so I got a couple pockets in there. Let's go through and see what we need for the backs of the pages that need to be filled in. That's all done. Another bill head. Some music paper that I got at the estate sales. Oh, this I was going to use as a tag, I think. I don't think I was going to use a belly band there. Oh, I'll have to show you what I got yesterday at the, well, I don't know, that's pretty much across the top. I'll have to decide what I was going to do with that. Okay, this needs some backing to it. So let's see if this will work on there. Nope, not big enough. Okay, I have this one, which I could do like that. Not big enough that way. Okay, now I have that. That. Let's see, that should go behind there. Try to leave them in kind of size order so that when I go to look for them, I can have them. This might be the ticket here, and you could still write all over that. And that kind of blends in with that color, so yeah, plenty of room. So let's do that. Page under here. Let's put that away. My scissors back. Those back up here so I'll be able to find them easier. This I'm going to need, so let's do this. In this thing here. It's going to go off the page there, so at least I can feel where they, I didn't get that down at the bottom. I love this paper. This is Ruby and Pearl, I think from her, the yellow, something yellow. I'll have to look that up, but I'll put it in the description below. Okay. I'll have to cut off that one part, but that's okay. cut that off. Magnet stuck to my scissors. Of course it did. Alright, let's pull this way. Okay, now I'll have to take the scissors and go. These are hard to do this direction for me, but hey, we're going to give it a try. Hopefully I'm not off the screen. I started closing up before this, and I was going to turn on the air conditioner, but it didn't close up all the windows, so I won't be able to do that. Let's see if I can get this bent without... At least it didn't pucker up. Gotta do this page too. So it's not big enough. That's too much the same. Bring these pages back in so you can see them. I have, these are all Genevieve ones. This is a Genevieve. Well, that might be pretty on there. I'm going to do it so we have enough. I think so. Okay. I think we're going to have to do this though to do that. Okay, I have to cut it on the inside of that line, so let's get my bigger ruler. I should be doing this on the flat, not up here, but okay. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's put my paper on under there. And this sometimes I have to go through 3 or 4 times to make sure that I've gotten them all, because you see things and then you don't see things. I don't know, but anyway, it's just better to not worry about it and do them as you find them, because that's the way of life, right? You just gotta roll with it sometimes. Get those corners real good. Oh, I just smashed that down, I guess. right, now to get this straight, right? Pull that down just a hair. And let's move it over here. If I don't get it right to the edge on the okay, that will work. This you just have to be careful not to get it where it bends so that doesn't go up. Okay, we have this. Okay, I'm going to try to keep these this way, and I'll put this way, and maybe we'll just kind of go through these as we go down. This has a thing on the edge, so let's rip that off so we're not dealing with that all the time. This has a white edge around it, but okay. I will have to move that for this or I'll never get that. Oh, there goes my lid. Like I say, put it back up. I never do it. I want to, I just never can. All right. And I never can tear these straight either. That's why most of the time I will get my cutter out. Okay, this has a little bit of the white edge right there. I probably should have gotten out my scissors and just cut it off in the first place. Okay. So let's do this right to that. Try and get a straight line here. I didn't even remotely get that straight. Well, you know what? I don't think so. Okay, to the, just below that. No, I didn't even mark it. Okay, well, it helps when you take off the camera lens. Alright, my second battery was charged, so I was able to put that in. And off we go. And while I was up, I fixed I found my pins. I got my, we went to Canocti Harbor yesterday, and they had these coasters in the things, so we're going to cover those as well, and I think I know exactly what I'm going to do with them. All right, let's put our paper back under here and get this glued down and get going. edge again. Like I say every time, the glue sticks say, make sure you have at least 2 passes of coverage to that's it. I'm going to turn this way because this end was kind of jagged, and I want to make sure I get this end glued on and right on the edge. There we go. Not straight at all. Not straight at all. Pull that up. I'll have to put more glue on that. So what's on your desk? What have you been doing? This was from Leslie over at 507 Willow House Journals. I saw this on hers first. Let's make sure we get that. There we go. That's better. I think I was going to do the wider edge to the inside, but hey. So let me see why this is doing that. Oh, it's just springing up. Okay. Make sure there's no glue in there. Okay. And we had put our pocket there. So we'll have to make things to go into the pocket. Those were all covered. Okay, we have this. I'm just going to cut this edge off because I seem to do better that way. For some reason, I cut straight, I just can't chop straight or tear straight. Let's do this one too, and that way I don't have to deal with that. Sorry, that was probably off screen. Okay. Do that. Okay, we're going to give it a go again. Try to put that on the line. So the one. Yay! And now let's do this. I don't know if you can hear it or not. I bought my dog one of those waters that, you know, the fountain waters that recirculate. So I have been giving my dog the water from there. Okay, we'll put it all the way at the top there. Gonna have to cut some off, but yeah, I don't know why that is. I can't measure right. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's just easier to glue it down and then deal with it from there. With my caps in the cap in different places too. I'm not sure what that's all about. So I think actually I had it going this way. I really need to use my Tim Holtz one because they have the anti-stick stuff on the blades. This I have to go clean it with my isopropyl alcohol. And then let's get this side here. Take my eraser in here because I think I got a little bit of the glue in that center part. Yeah. Okay. This one. The white edge off, which now I'm going crooked already. Usually I don't cut too crooked, so but we have a couple guys on motorcycles that go by here so fast. I think this would be easier if I did it this way, so let's tear it this way. So I'm going to put that right on the line. Okay, let's glue this. So I'll glue that on and then I'll just cut that in to rip it with the two. I think that'll be easier. I don't know. And that's what I meant about putting the tape on the white side, because you know you're going to cover it, and that way it hides a lot of the tape so you don't get tape showing out here, although it's okay to have tape showing out there, but you know, just makes it look a little neater. Because I think I would have to cover all the tape that showed with washi tape, which is not a big deal. That's fun too. So. Okay. Someone in 1968 sure had some nice handwriting. Okay, and then all I have to do is cut this one. Tear part there. There we go. All right. This way so that we can have some straight lines on there to write on. You have to cut off another side on this. Or maybe not. Maybe I can tear it when I do mine. So let's do it this way. Okay, let's do that. We're gonna glue that part and then put the paper on there. It's pretty warm. It's 81 inside. I should have, while I had the in. I forgot I had another battery. I haven't had this camera very long, and I charged it at the same time that I charged the. I guess I should take the battery out, is what I should do, and that saves the battery. Because that I never did charge that again. So. I need to remember to do that, but I didn't turn my air conditioner on either, and I closed up all the windows. I don't know what's the matter with me, but it is what it is. And I doubt that will change. So let's put that over there. these over there. I don't think I used to be a messy scrapper, but I think I'm a messy scrapper now. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Yay! So that there, I'll do that now, so. Okay. We have that there. That. Oh, I did this. So that's the one I used that paper on that I scanned. Okay. So I think we're good that way. So I will quit here. I'll show you what I'm going to do in the next video with these. So get your coasters out and I'll show you how to take care of those. Alright. Please like and subscribe over here. I'll put a couple videos or video over here that you might be interested in, and go create something fun.